Crocheting Whovian. How y'all doing? It's been a while, but a lot has gone on in my family and my life. So I've been a little bit distracted and preoccupied, I guess you could say. But I'm home now and I'm doing good. I'm okay. Last time we spoke, I believe I was getting ready to leave for Florida. Um, Obviously I'm home. I was there. I was supposed to be there 2 weeks, but I was there 1 week instead because of all the coronavirus and all that. And on top of that, while I was down there, my mother took a pretty bad fall and was in the hospital for 3 days. So much for her vacation, but she's okay. Okay, I got everything under control. I'm just starting to get a little caregiver burnout. But other than that, I'm okay. I have a lot of announcements and a lot of whips. Not really finished objects because I haven't really been able to concentrate on a single thing. It's just been a little bit of everything, whatever's making me happy at that moment. But I'm wearing my new Disney ears. These are from the Festival of Arts or Paint Art and Paint or Paint and Art, something like that, from Disney World. It was going on before they shut the parks down, but I managed to snag one. Nope, I'm not going to say that. I found on Facebook a personal shopper that does Disney shopping from the parks and from Disney Springs and stuff. So if there's something happening or something I want while I can't get down there, or my cousin can't pick it up for me, I get it through her, and that's how I got these ears. All the other stuff I got was through the personal shopper. No, it was through my cousin, rather. I got that spirit jersey and everything else, which you'll see in future episodes, I'm sure. With everything going on with the pandemic and things like that, my surgery was supposed to be April. I gotta check the calendar again. Was supposed to be April 2nd. Excuse me, no, it was supposed to be April 8th, the day before Holy Thursday. Obviously it's canceled. I shouldn't say it's canceled. It's on hold for now. It's gonna happen. I just don't know when at the moment. Luckily, all the tests previous to that are on hold. They're locked in, so there's no expiration date on it because you have a certain amount of time to do it before they expire, before the surgery. So there's that. So there is that. I'm still maintaining everything right now. It's not so much as gaining weight or losing weight. They want me to maintain the weight right now. And they want me to maintain the weight. Mostly because if I lose too much weight prior to the surgery, I could still get denied, saying that I actually have maintaining it, and I don't, I don't need the surgery. And I need the surgery not only for the losing weight part of it, but to get an overall healthy, overall gain on staying healthy. With the amount of things I'm allergic to, with the physical ailments with my knee and my back and everything, it makes certain things harder on me. I'm not doing them, but it makes it harder. So this will ease up those things a little bit. Sorry I said ow. That my knee is actually acting up today. But other than that, everything else is okay. I got a little bit of scary bad news about the family today, but it's nothing to do with the pandemic or anything like that. So just keep that in just keep me in your prayers for that. What else have I been doing? I don't know. I really don't know. 2 days before everything shut down in New York City, by that I mean hair salons, nail salons, tattoo parlors, things like that, I got a new tattoo. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see it. It's this one right here, and it's obviously for baseball because we all know how much I love baseball. Now it's itchy because it's starting to scab up. The heart makes the O, and the backs make the X for XO. The heart is the baseball is inside shape of a heart, and the number 8 is for two of my favorite players. One being Cal Ripken Jr. He was my favorite player from the time I was a kid. And my new one, it's a more modern one, no longer is number 8, but he will always be number 8 for me because he was number 8 on the Royals, and that's Mike Moustakas. Sorry, I had to answer. I have a little family right there. But what do you call it? So I got that, and it was. Now, everybody here knows that when I get a new tattoo, my mother really doesn't like them. My mother really doesn't care for tattoos. She grew up in a generation where it was mostly for bikers and things like that. So, and back then it was illegal to get tattoos. Tattoos only became legal in the city of New York to do, not receive, but to do. I want to say in the 90s, early to mid 90s. And yeah, so I have 10 now, and I was trying my best to hide it. And I hid it for a good week and before my mother noticed. Well, it was a little less than a week. It was about 5 days. I got it last Thursday, and I got it the 19th. So, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so my mom only noticed it last night, which was the 26th. Again, I'm sorry about this. My dad is now texting me. Sorry. So there's that. But other than that, I've been quarantined. I've been staying home. It's hard on my depression and anxiety and things like that with everything that's going on. But I have my good moments and my bad moments, but I'm trudging through. So with that being said, I don't want to be like, I want to be happy. And I want my ears to show that I'm happy and everybody else like happy and all that. So we're going to just get into the announcements. I have 2 shop announcements. One being that I have on sale right now. Well, it's not on sale, but I have listed in the shop my Christmas in July advent calendar, which is, I think I have 3 slots left. You get to choose between 10 gram or 20 gram. I don't think I have any 10 gram listed anymore. I think it's only 20 gram. You get the 24 minis, just like a regular Christmas advent, and then the 25th, you get the full skein. And there's a little extra thrown in that I managed to get collaborating with some people, and that I'm collaborating with Sucre Miniatures, Chelsea. She works with resin. Her stuff is unbelievably amazing, like so lifelike, real, like it's crazy. I have a stitch marker, well, it's a progress keeper by her of a cheese board, and it's like this big, and it's I swear it looks like I can sit down and eat it. She's making progress keepers in the theme. I also partnered up with Lila Styles for a little something that you guys will love it. She doesn't ordinarily offer it in the shop, but I've gotten so many from her because she's like one of my best friends, so we talk all the time, and she sent them to me as little gifts here and there, and I always ask for them from her because they're all perfect. They're like so needed. I also partnered up with Fangirl Fibers on Etsy. She does amazing wooden stitch markers that are laser etched. They are amazing. And she too is keeping with the theme. And I think it's amazing. And I also purchased from myself for you guys, something from Tuft Woolens. And, also I bought a little here and there things for everyone, just to throw in the little extras. It's going to be amazing. And the theme is Life's a Beach. I already started some of the colorways. I already started dyeing. Well, I didn't start dyeing, but I already started piecing together some of the colorways and testing them for myself. But what do you call it? I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. So there's that. It's going to be so much fun. Trust me. And I do accept payment plans. For it, you just have to have it paid in full by July. Well, if you're domestic, July 10th. But if you're international, I need it by July 1st. And we can negotiate the terms of how much you want to leave down and then pay weekly, bi-weekly, or whatever. And this also, mind you, goes for Christmas. If my Christmas advent calendar, if you want to start a payment plan with it, just let me know. I'm accepting them because, especially now, times are tough and they all get released all at once and you want everything, you want them all, and it's hard. And it's not always budget friendly for people. So I'm offering payment plans, whether it be weekly or monthly or bi-weekly for people. Just get in touch with me, whether it be here on my email, Facebook, Instagram, or even Ravelry. I'm willing to work with everybody in it for, if you truly want it, and I'm willing to work. The other thing is, with that, I also have a new series collection of yarn, and I'm going to show you that, guys, now. I started a Gilmore Girls collection. I have 5 other new colorways that I have not, they're basically drying. And I'll show you that on the next podcast. But right now, these are all listed in the shop. And yeah, so there you go. This one is Luke Danes. It's got yellows and browns and blues and part of my hair. And it's so pretty. I love it. I actually kept one for myself. This one is I Love You, You Idiot. If you watch Gilmore Girls, you know this is the first time. That's what Rory says to Dean the first time she says she loves him after they've broken up and he's gone to Chilton to, basically rescue her. And this one is I Am All In. Now, if you watch Gilmore Girls, you know what that means. Now, it's very similar. These are very similar colorways. The reason for that is because basically Lorelai and Luke have a lot of the same characteristics, whereas with the brown hair, the blue eyes, everything like that. So I kept it similar, but there are some subtle differences between the two, and they could pair up perfectly together. This one is I'm Pregnant. Norman Mailer, I'm Pregnant. And this is for Suki St. James. And it's got all the bright, cheery colors. The red, because in the first season, her hair is actually red. It's not brown or anything, but I love it. I actually kept one of these for myself as well as this one. And this one is Lorelai Gilmore. Now, the reason why this is Lorelai Gilmore, whenever I think of Lorelai, I always think of bright and cheery, and she's like girly girl and with the pinks and everything. So this was part of like a lipstick scene, but that's what this one is. So that they're all listed in the shop right now. Those particular ones, I have more in my storage. Those particular ones are now going out in a package for someone. So there's that. All right. I did those 2 announcements. Now we're going to talk about my make-alongs. I have 1 major make-along happening right now and 2 starting April 1st. First, right now, the make-along I have going on is all things self-striping. Basically, it's what it is, self-striping. I have a number of prizes for that, and at the end of April, because it's the first quarter, I will be drawing prizes. One is a skein of self-striping yarn from the Yarn Jar. Another is a set of minis from Desert Vista Dye Works, and I have another skein of yarn from Desert Vista Dye Works. And another prize is, I forgot. I have it though. I know it. I could see it in my head, but I just don't remember where it's from. Oh, Biscotti Yarns. Duh. I'm not doing too good today. But yeah, so that's going. Basically, all it is anything self-striping. Hats, socks, mitts. I'm accepting sorta Frankenstocks or anything like made striping, but I prefer self-striping. Now, I know a lot of people don't like working with fingering yarn, and most self-striping is fingering yarn. There are some dyers that do DK and worsted. And if you're looking on Etsy, one of the dyers is X-Ray Ann. If I remember to put it in, I will put it in at this point, and I'll spell it out for you. She does amazing rainbow self-striping, but it comes in worsted and it comes in DK. Of course, Desert Vista Dye Works does DK. The yarn jar is taking a bit of a hiatus in a sense, but she's coming back slowly. She actually is, sorry, Lori, she's kind of pregnant, and she's just lots of morning sickness. She's one of my good friends. That's why I said sorry, Lori. So she's just, and she's got bombarded with orders, and she's a little bit on like back ordered, but she's catching up, and she's going to update the shop soon. I believe she might have moved off of Etsy though, and is on the yarnjar.com, but if anybody needs to get her a hold of her, I'll put her email address at the bottom. I'll ask her first. She takes custom orders too. Matter of fact, you're going to see a custom order that she made for me not too long ago. And yeah, so there's that. The other two make-alongs I'm so excited about. One is every year, graciously, I've accepted being a co-host of the Autism Awareness make-along with Pen, Hook, and Needles. I don't know who else they ask. I know I'm one of them, but they usually have me and someone else. But this year, I'm excited about it. I have yarn set aside for it, to make something for it. I also started a turtle, which I probably won't finish during Autism Awareness, but it will go off into Tortoise versus Hare, July 1st. And yeah, so there's that. So I'm excited about that. But there's another one I'm doing that, should we just start barking? I don't know, that I'm excited about because it's just what's happening right now. And it's basically the quarantine make-along. I'm encouraging people to be crafty. Now, when I say quarantine make-along, I'm not leaving that to just knitting or crocheting, or loom knitting for that matter, because all my make-alongs include loom knitting. I am saying if you diamond paint, if you color, if you weave, if you paint in like general paint, anything crafty is what's going to be included in this along. Now you don't have to make project pages for this one. I'm fine with that. But I just ask whatever it is, just post in the Ravelry group and just tell what it is and what it will be. I'm accepting whips and things like that. And whips, I mean anything, like whether it's drawing, painting, art, diamond art, any of that. Wherever you start, I would just and just mark off what you've done going forward. Oh, I'm so itchy. Sorry, guys. Yeah, with that. And you don't have to finish it, obviously, because even puzzles. I'm accepting puzzles, just so you know. Because it's just, something to do during the quarantine, and prizes will be drawn. Prizes will absolutely be drawn because you need excitement in your life. Everybody needs excitement. And last but not least from the announcements, I am hosting a quarantine VKN. Basically, it's every day. It basically starts between 8 and 8:30 p.m., but if you need it during the day, just message me and I'll open it up. It's basically open all the time, and I'm saying this, that if you are going stir crazy like myself, basically, if you have a group of friends or whatever, if you have a knit group, or if you have that you can't meet together because obviously local yarn stores are closed, just let me know and I will let you use my room, my Zoom room, so that you guys can get together. They don't have to, and also with this is you don't have to craft, you don't have to do anything. You just could sit there and twiddle your thumbs, pick your nose, pick your teeth, do whatever you want to do, and just be in the presence of other people. I've gotten a lot of new people on there, and I have to say it's a lot of fun. Jamie of Cozy Up has joined in. Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage has. Kim and Colin from Ginger Snap. My friend Kelly. There's been a lot of people joining in, and Donna. I can't forget Donna. Grammy Donna, who's just started a podcast too. You got to check her out. So just join. And if you need it for a few minutes just to connect with family, friends, or your knit group, just let me know and I will give you access, and I will lock it off so that people can't randomly join, you know? Or we could all just be there, kind of thing. You let me know and that's it. But as for right now, with this everything that's going crazy in the world and how there's basically no social interaction because you know what I mean? So it's been helping, and it's been helping me as well. And obviously today is Friday the 27th, so obviously tonight will definitely be the regular VKN. So I don't think this will be up before that, but we'll see. Okay, now the link to my VKN is in the Ravelry group. I do not link it in the show notes down here because I don't want like just randoms that want to troll to go in. I gotta put lotion on this. Tuft Woolens Sweet Tea. This is Molly Klein Designs exclusive scent. I'm using right now because it's done scabbing. It's just basically itchy. Otherwise, I would be using Aqua 4. But they say for no scents, you shouldn't put scented lotions on it. But this is more of a real handmade lotion than like Jergens and things like that. So with that being said, I'm going to move into whips. Now, first, I'm going to show this one because this one's the big one. And yeah, I just searched my whole stupid house looking for these two things, and they're right here. I feel like a spaz. Oh, anyway, here it is. This is my Saturday morning sweater by Tristan Molina of Dragon Horde Yarn and Dragon Horde Designs. It is made from Honeybee Knits yarn, and in the colorways Stormy Skies and Purple. I'm going to say Purple Pop, but I'm probably wrong on that one. But the last time we met, I was right here, and I've done all this. I'm about 2 inches away from finishing the body and moving on to the bottom to the ribbing, and then the sleeves. There is a design element in the sweater that I'm probably not going to do because I don't like that kind of element, but we shall see. I'm basically almost done with this one, and I'm super, super, super excited about that. That should be done hopefully soon. All right. In my Silver Shed USA Podiversary bag. Oh, guys, we missed my Podiversary this year. I'll mention something at the end. And this was my second Podiversary bag. In here is a test knit. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. And that's about everything I'm going to say about that. It's by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. So happy she's designing again. And yeah, so there's that. Okay. Next up, in my my Ginger Snap large Dr. Harry Potter ghost bag is my design in progress. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that because this one's a surprise. It's a collaboration with Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage. I'm using her yarn, but that's all you're going to see of it. And that's it. Okay. I got a lot that you can't see more than you can see. I've been designing a lot. And my Silver Shed USA Kansas City Royals large bag is, surprise, surprise, a design in progress. I am using Teeny Button Studios. Why the heck is this in here? Teeny Button Studios yarn, and I'll show you the colorway because I'm not using that point right now. And this is Spectra Specs. There's another skein in here, but I'm not going to show you that one. And that is all I'm going to say about that. Okay, in my Erin Lane Minnie Mouse bag is my Everyday Slouchy Beanie hat. Oh, no, it's not. Excuse me, I take that back. It's my Texas Sunset Cowl, and I'm doing my Sunrise Sunburn Sunset Cowl in Cherry Pie Cottage colorway of Texas Sunset. Y'all, this yarn, I can't. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I don't think she's making it anymore. And I want to cry. But this is it so far. I'm almost up to the first, the pattern sequence. This was basically plain knitting for me. Plain as in airplane, not plain as in plain Mary Jane kind of thing. But, yeah. So there's that. All right. There we go. Let's do this one. In my small cozy up bag, thank you, Janie, is a bankhead hat. The yarn is a very deep stash, discontinued colorway from Yarn Cafe Creations, in the colorway Pinkalicious. I'm just trotting along. This was plain knitting for me as well because I don't really have to count or anything. I could just look at my stitches and know what I have to do. Also in here is the beginning of a hat design, and I'm showing you this one because it's only on the ribbing, and the yarn is Cherry Pie Cottage in the colorway Burple. It's what was left over from my sweater, my cardigan. And also in here, this is like Mary Poppins bag, is Socks That Rock in the colorway Maryland Rainbow Sheep 2018. This is going to be another Myrtle hat for me. I've been itching to get that on the needles, so I'll probably cast on later. Okay. In my Knit for Brains Friends bag is it's a Myra hat that I really just started, and it's in my colorway, my yarn, the colorway Sea Turtle, and this is what it looks like in the cake. Yeah, it's just the beginning of a Myra hat. I'm only on the ribbing for now, and this is my mindless knitting at this point. Also in this bag, I'm going to show you the yarn, but I'm not going to show. I'm showing you the yarn, but it's connected to the needles. Is a design in progress with Yarn Jar, and the colorway is no name because she just whipped it up for me. I just gave her colors at random and she did it for me. Okay, in my Knit for Brains Dumbo, well, not Dumbo, but Disney's Posters bag, is a design in progress. I could show you the yarn because it's technically not on the needles yet. It was written up and I'm gonna cast on later. This is Honeybee Knits in the Orange You Glad Gigi is Here. And these two from the Rhinebeck, I think it was Rhinebeck. It was a mini set from Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co. So that's it. Yeah. So tonight, hopefully I'll cast it on. If not, I really want to focus on my next one. And last but not least is my Ginger Snap Harry Potter deer bag, hunting bag. I call it my hunting bag because deers, but it's Harry Potter. Is my Desert Vista dye work socks. Now I have to focus on these because ordinarily I would have had them done by today, by the 27th of the month, but my head is scatterbrain right now. So basically all I have left is the foot, and I'll get that done hopefully by the 31st. I should, if I work on it tonight and tomorrow and Sunday, watching TV with the hubs on Sunday. If he has off on Sunday right now, we don't know. And there's that. So, the colorway is Woody and Buzz. It was her half skein set, and I already picked out my yarn for next month, which is I forgot what it's called. Hold on, I'm getting the tag now. Hopefully I have the tag in here. Ooh, I don't think so. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yeah, Vintage Fantasia. So that's what's going to be for next month. And I'm going to cast that on, obviously, the 1st. But I caked it up and it's ready to go with the needles inside of here. Right here. Just because it's on the other sock. And that's it for whips, people. I have one more. Hold on. It's over there. I can't. I gotta reach it. Hold on. Chili, shush. In my Knit for Brains blue canvas bag, light blue canvas bag, is my everyday slouchy beanie hat. I don't like a folded brim on my hat, so I'm just doing a 1x1, 2x2 rib basically, because that calls for a folded brim. Oh, the mohair. Now, the yarn is gorgeous. The problem I'm having is like the mohair is taking it over, so I went and got another skein so I could make something else with it to showcase it. But this is the skein, and it's, let me see if I have the tag in here. I should. Yes, this is Zombie Unicorn from Dragon Horde Yarn. And I have this in one of the ball sacks because I don't want it to get all over the place. And this is Poison. Now, these two together are amazing, but I feel like the mohair is taking it over. So, I don't know, but it's so pretty. I love it. This is really my second time working with mohair, and I hate it. I hate mohair. But it's so pretty. Now, you want to hear a funny story with this? Okay. I was knitting with it on the plane coming home from Florida. And, you know, that's fine. That's dandy. It's pretty. Whatever, right? Well, mohair, if it touches the right spot, it tickles your nose and makes you either sneeze or, what do you call it? Just scratch your nose. Well, it made me sneeze. And I sneezed on the plane. And I got such dirty looks, y'all. My goodness. If looks could kill, I'd be dead. Drinking out of my Lone Star State cup that I got from Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage. I love her. And I left some bags inside, but that's okay. They're designs anyway, so there's that. I have one finished object, and then we're going to get into acquisitions because I have a few. Obviously, these are February's Desert Vista Dye Work socks. These are, the colorway is Riverdale. And yeah, they're done, obviously, because February came and passed. All right, let's get into acquisitions. I'm going to move the bag to over here. It has all the yarn in it. Now, mind you guys, this was from the middle of February till now. I know I'm on a spending freeze, but some of this was purchased with gift cards and some of it was swaps and things like that. But first, we're going to start with the project bags. I just got this one in the mail today. This is from Ginger Snap, that on Instagram, on Facebook rather, on Etsy. What the heck? And it's her Doctor Who bag. And this bag is gorgeous, y'all. It is so pretty. And it's a doctor bag, which I love even more. And in here is the next sweater I'm casting on, and it is the Sea Glass by Meg Bedwolf Girl. I haven't really read through the pattern, but I know if I have questions, I could just message the designer and that's it. But I'm making it out of Sweet Tea yarn. I don't remember the name of the colorway, but I'm sure if I ask Benny and the Jets, that's what it is. So there's that in this project bag, Melissa. Thank you, Kim. Y'all, Kim also sent with this bag a bunch of stuff for the podcast. So we got fun prizes too. Next up in project bags is my Erin Lane monthly Flockbuster Club. And this is the project bag for it. And it was Dr. Dolittle. I think I put the yarn away already. I don't think the yarn is in here. But it's depending on the tier you chose, you get a bag 1 month and the yarn another month. Or you get them both together. It depends on the tier you chose. I chose every other month for the bag and yarn. So last month, I got a Dr. Dolittle's colorway from, oh my goodness, I forgot who. Hopefully it's in there. I don't remember. I think it's Farm Girl Fibers? I don't remember. I got this from Lila Styles because she loves me. Along with these 3 needle cozies, which I'm going to put into use now. I try not to use anything before I get them, like before I show it on the podcast. And I got these from Laura Brady from Knit for Brains. She found these at her local Goodwill and sent them to me. I love it. This actually, I've had this in my on my wish list on Amazon for the longest time, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love you. And then she got me these things because she knows I love Vera Bradley, and I use these things, this especially, as a what do you call it? Notions pouch. And these 2 as Notions pouches, but they will get this 2 actually as a Notions pouch. So there's that. Oops. I also got this from Laura Brady, and it's her black canvas with the Doctor Who inside. And I put my Erin Lane Doctor Who pin on it already. I forgot how much everything clings to black canvas. So I got, my hair actually stuck to it more than anything. And then I got this one, which is purple on the inside. Okay. And I'm just showing you project bags right now. And from Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage, I got my Sock Monkey bag. And we are going to show, I missed a bag, from Lila Styles. She sent me this as a pick-me-up, and it's adipose. I love it. She's the best. She's the best. I love Angelica. And from Jenny of Cherry Pie, she sent me, I ordered her March Wildflower colorway, and that's, spoiler alert, that's this. It's so gorgeous, guys. And the camera's not doing it justice. And she sent me this, which I believe is choreography from her Christmas Advent. And oh my God, guys, I don't know what to do. They're all gorgeous. And this was, she just tested a new base, and I was like, that is mine. Thank you very much. And she sent it to me because she is the best. Like I said, I ordered from Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn another zombie unicorn because I think the mohair is killing that hat, that yarn. My Teeny Buttons clubs came. And then some. And this is the March Gilmore's Girls Club, and it's Shimmer on her Shimmer sock, and it's Lazy, Hazy, Crazy Days of Summer. Guys, this is gorgeous. I can't. And I'm kind of sad that the club has to be on hold for a little bit because of this stupid pandemic. The coronavirus ruined my yarn clubs and ruined my baseball season. I know it sounds selfish, but truly it's not. I don't mean it like that. And this is the March Harry Potter colorway, and it's Dudley's Curly Tail. Look how gorgeous that is. And then she released new colorways, and this one is on DK, and it's We Scare Because We Care, which is a Monsters Inc. / University quote. Then she also released 2 different mini skein sets, and this one is the Pixar mini skein set, and in here is Anyone Can Cook, which is right here. This one is Anyone Can Cook. This one is Adventure Is Out There. This one is You've Got a Friend in Me. This one is We Scare Because We Care, and this is Change Your Fate. Anyone Can Cook is from Ratatouille. Adventure Is Out There. I'm not really quite sure. I don't remember. I think it's Up. You've Got a Friend in Me, which is obviously Toy Story. This is We Scare Because We Care, and which is from Monsters Inc. And this is Change Your Fate, which I believe may be Brave. I could be wrong. Now this is the Disney ones, and this is Try the Gray Stuff from Beauty and the Beast. Never Had a Friend Like Me, which is Aladdin. Part of Your World, which is Little Mermaid, sorry. Zero to Hero. I believe that's from Hercules, though I could be wrong. And Just Can't Wait to Be King, obviously, Lion King. And y'all know me with my minis. I need all the minis I can get. From Desert Vista Dye Works, I got Riverdale on DK, which you just saw in sock, and Big Bang on DK for hats. I'm trying to speed through this because I don't know why. I just can't. I got a whole mess of pom-poms from Yarn Cafe Creations. I got this sock blank from Yarn Over New York. She was holding a class for stuff, and it's a double knit. It's a double though, so it's 2 at a time. It's so pretty, and it is double stranded, and the colorway is, I think it's Rainbow Over New York, something like that. I don't remember. It doesn't say it on here, so I don't remember. But that's gonna be socks. From Yarn Jar, I got this one, which is Hot Summer Nights. And this is the custom one colorway she made me, which is Kansas City Royals. And last but not least is from Bedwolf Girl Studio is her Moana set. Moana's my favorite movie. So, yeah, I had to get it. But, yeah, so that's about it. I sped through this one, 40 minutes. Wow, I must have talked really, really fast. So I have a few other things coming. I ordered cords for my signatures because I needed more cords. And, oh, I didn't show you guys this one. And this is from Lamb Woman Knits. It is the Spring 2020 set. I'm so excited about this one. This one's so pastel. It's so cute. And yeah, so that's about it. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop for the advent calendars and the other yarn. Got new designs coming out. I have my newest design coming out July 1st, which is going to coincide with Tortoise versus Hare, and that's the Burple, the turtle bunny. The bunny turtle, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. Other than that, nothing else going on. Look out for the VKNs. I'm announcing them on Instagram, but if you're interested in being added to it, I'm probably going to start a mailing list. So if you're interested in the mailing list, just let me know and I'll sign you up. And every time I run one, I'll send out an email. Prior to it, not while it's happening. I'll give you a day or two notice. But other than that, nothing else. I think I'm done. Yep, I'm done. You all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!